All right, today we are cracking open one of the most powerful features in C++ for writing code that's clean, flexible, and, best of all, reusable. I'm talking about class templates. If you've ever found yourself writing the same class logic over and over again, just for different data types, well, this one's for you. So here's the game plan. First, we're going to look at a super common coding headache. Then, we'll introduce the elegant solution, class templates. We'll build one together, see where it can sometimes break, and then we'll learn the precision tool that lets us fix it. Okay, let's dive right in. To really appreciate why class templates are such a game changer, we first have to feel the pain of the problem they solve. And that problem is code duplication. You've probably been here before, right? Let's say you need to make a dynamic list, a vector. So you write one for integers. Great. But then you need one for floating point numbers. What do? You copy, you paste, and you change int to float everywhere. The logic, the functions, the structure, it's all identical. Now imagine doing that for doubles, for characters, for custom objects. It becomes an absolute maintenance nightmare.
So that's the problem. And yeah, we can do way, way better than just copying and pasting our lives away. Let's look at the much more efficient and honestly more elegant approach.
And here's the big idea. The most important thing to get is that a class template isn't actually a class. Not really. Think of it more like a blueprint. It's a recipe that you give the compiler so it knows how to build a class for any data type you ask for on the fly. And this little line of code right here, this is basically the magic spell. Template, class T. That's you telling the compiler, hey, heads up, what comes next is a generic blueprint. I'm going to use this letter T as a placeholder, and you can swap in any real type you want, like int, float, whatever, later on. All right, let's take that blueprint and actually put it to work. We're going to build one single, super flexible vector class that can handle pretty much any data type we can throw at it. So inside our template class, we get rid of any specific type. Instead of hard-coding int pointer PTR or float pointer PTR, we just use T pointer PTR. See that? T is our placeholder. Our code is now totally generic, ready to become whatever we need it to be. So how does this actually play out? Well, when the compiler sees our code, it takes our blueprint, the one stamped with a T, and when we tell it what we need, like an integer, it just stamps out a brand new specialized class just for integers. It does all the work for us. And look how beautifully simple it is to use. You want a vector of integers, you just write vector of int. That's it. The compiler sees that, grabs our blueprint, replaces every T with int, and boom, it generates a whole vector underscore int class for us right there behind the scenes. But, nothing's perfect. This powerful blueprint isn't a silver bullet. Our generic logic works flawlessly for simple types, like numbers. But it can get into some serious trouble with more complex types, specifically pointers. So let me ask you, what do you think happens if we try to make a vector of char pointer? This is different, right? We're not storing the strings themselves anymore. We're storing memory addresses, pointers to the strings. Okay, check this out. We create a vector, sv1, and we put some strings in it. Then we make another vector, sv3, and we just copy the first one into it. Seems totally harmless, right? But there's a sneaky bug lurking right on that assignment line. And here's the problem. Our generic template does what's called a shallow copy. It doesn't copy the actual string data. It only copies the pointers, the memory addresses. So now both sv1 and sv3 are pointing to the exact same data in memory. And that is a recipe for disaster. If you delete one vector, the other one is left holding pointers to garbage memory, and your program is going to crash. But don't worry, C++ gives us this super precise tool to fix exactly this kind of problem, and we don't have to mess with our original generic blueprint at all. It's called template specialization. Specialization is basically you telling the compiler, hey, listen up. That generic blueprint, it's great. Use it for almost everything. But if you ever see char star, I want you to completely ignore the blueprint and use this custom-built specialized version instead. The syntax is a little subtle, but it's really powerful. See those empty angle brackets? Template curly? That's the signal. That tells the compiler this isn't a generic recipe. This is a special order, a full-on explicit specialization just for vector char. And here is the fix in action. Let's look at them side by side. Our original template just copied the pointers. That's the shallow copy. But our specialized version on the right, it's smarter. It performs a deep copy. It actually allocates brand new memory for the strings in the second vector and then copies the content over. Now each vector has its own independent, safe copy of the data. So now when we run our original code, the compiler is smart enough to automatically select our specialized vector char class. The copy operation is now completely safe, that nasty memory bug is gone, and the whole thing just works exactly like you'd expect.
So let's wrap this up with the key takeaways. First, class templates are your #1 weapon against code duplication. Second, remember, they're just a blueprint that uses a placeholder like T. Third, be careful, because that generic blueprint can fail for pointer types because of shallow copies. And finally, when that happens, template specialization is the precision tool you need to provide a custom fix.
And that leaves us with one last thought. Understanding templates isn't just about writing less code. It's about designing systems that are fundamentally more powerful, more flexible, and safer from the ground up. So the real question is, now that you have the blueprint, what are you going to build?